Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So it's been a minute because we've been talking about all these plans and all these things we were trying to do with the account. It's been a minute since I've really given you guys a progress update. So I wanted to take some time in today's video and basically, talk about the progress that we've made and kind of how that relates to the rest of the field. Now, a couple of important things. And I know, because I know I'm not the only one doing this. Now, if you look at the free-to-play leaderboards here, this is the content creator boards, right? So I only have 3 6 stars right now. So I'm a little far behind there. Uh, Faction Wars, I am nowhere near finding the progress that they are. Um, and I'm bouncing back and forth between gold 1 and silver 4 still. So I will say that in past playthroughs, the gold arena has not been as challenging as it has been in this one. Now, I don't know if that's because Alice doesn't quite hit that hard, or if there's just a lot of leftover free to play teams or other players. I really don't know. I'm running into a lot of Loki. And he's very tanky and hard for me to get through. So, I've had an easier time in past challenges with Arena getting to gold 5, but um, we're making do with what we've got, and I'm kind of glad that I'm bouncing back and forth between silver and gold, and we're going to talk about why in a little bit. But I'm not that far behind. There's one gold 2 and 3 people in gold 3. Neva has Harima, right? That's a pretty easy gold 3, right? Not to discredit anybody but if I had Harima, I would be gold 3. That's what I'm saying. But we put it that way, right? She's that good. She can just change the game, and you can do a lot of really good work with her. But yeah, so tag team arena, I'm still bronze 1, probably gonna be bronze 1 for a minute. I am definitely falling behind on the speed race, though, that's for sure. So I don't talk about this too much. I was the second person to get brutal campaign full stars. And on Nightmare, I've done a few. I don't think I'm going to make a lot of progression there, and I've kind of hit a, no pun intended, roadblock there. So we're not really worried about stars there for the time being. Now, Doom Tower rotation. This is actually inaccurate, and this is what I was talking about, where I'm not the only person that's probably doing this and forgetting to use the optimizer when playing. Now, it's twofold, right? So I have the optimizer running right now. The other issue that I have is that I will run the optimizer but have 2 games open. Now, they did give me, to the credit, SAF actually gave us a way to make sure it picks the right game. I don't do it. So it's my own fault. But when I have 2 versions of the game open, because I'm trying to do my main and free-to-play account and trying to do this, it's not counting that progress. So I have it running now, and am trying to trigger it to recognize things. But you saw that on the list there, stage 69 is the best Doom Tower, and that's as far as I am as well. Now, my team was 31 turns. Doesn't give me a time. Well, I guess it'll give me a time here, right? No. So I don't know, like, exactly how fast I am time-wise relative to the others, but I reran it to see if it would trigger, and, I've tried a few things. This is an incredibly hard boss. Now, I've tried a few different things. We tried Spirit Host. I tried Vogoth to bring a little extra healing in. Unfortunately, until I can speed up Ugo or get like a reflex set or something, this 4-turn cleanse, because really you don't need a lot. This cleanse is also a heal, but it's on a 4-turn cooldown. That's the problem. Because this actually tops me off, which is maybe more of a testament to how low HP my champions are than anything else, but it tops me off even to Gore, who I rebuilt and sped up to 185 speed. Ugo is 214. Even Tagore is not able, and you can see his gear is not the best. He's not able to get me over the hump right now, which is frustrating. So, I really hoped that his healing would be enough to really hold on until I could get Ugo's other cleanse here. Let me do a run here. We're gonna do a run so you guys can see it. Now I've done it many different ways. I've done it with the attack aura. I've done it with the speed aura. We'll do it with the HP aura because that seems to be kind of the most reasonable one here. And I can't ascend to Gore right now. Sorry, let me turn that. Take that down. So I can't ascend to Gore, which is funny. I do not have enough magic brews. And I can't farm it right now because it's on the wait, right? We're gonna have to wait to farm it again. So, but I really wanted to show you guys because maybe somebody can give me some input, some ideas. I have tried quite a few different things, and you may see me do some weird stuff and be like, why is he waiting to use that cooldown? You need to use that cooldown, dude. And the answer to your question, because I'm going to give it to you now, is that I've tried it that way already. Also, this is a problem. So I'm going to kill Elagaius there, and then she's not going to have her cooldown when she goes into this round. I don't know if this is a bug or working as intended. So you can see, here's the heal. Tops everybody off. Oh, she does get it. Okay. We're going to pop it. This is a really long cooldown. This is a 5-turn cooldown. This is insane. Like, this is not going to do what we want it to do. And I do know, before anyone says anything, I am aware block debuffs does not work on the poisons from this group, okay? I understand that. I'm going to try to save his heal and speed for one more turn instead of doing it right away, because we're mostly topped off with the exception, of course, of Spirit Host, who is a 35 rare. She is going to be weak. A couple of other things that I'm doing here. Let's see, this is a good time for Tagore's heal, right? Get us kind of back up there. I'm not using Kale's A3 because it gives me more stacks of poison, which causes me to take more damage, although it does do more damage, so there's a trade-off there, and we just kind of have to wing it. Now, I only have one War Master in the group. That is Kale. My other 60 does not have it yet. That's a work in progress, and Tagore, who is now a 6-star, also does not have enough masteries. So far, this is seemingly reasonable, right? Like, this doesn't look all that bad. We have to save the AoE hit for the spiders when they come down. Decrease defense. Still have 2 turns on her cooldown. Now, obviously, the triple hitter from Alice is not ideal. This is where it gets tricky. About to take a boss. About to take a turn. Do I put the shield on or not? I found not doing it has worked well. I found doing it has not worked well. So this is the dangerous part, right? I am going to take so much damage here. Now, Kale can heal through it fairly easily, but everybody dies. More stats on them will help, obviously. That's just going to take time. But you can see we made a fair bit of progress there. I just need more stats. I just need better gear. And maybe get a little bit of help from Great Hall or something in that world. So, another problem that I'm going to have right now is that Taragi doesn't have any gear on him. I put that gear on Vogoth. I did try Vogoth with a playthrough. I pretty much just exactly took Vogoth's gear and put it on Taragi. And we're going to go ahead and put that gear back on him and see how much it costs. Let's do the fitting room so we can see how much it costs before we start doing it all. Truth be told, the gear on Taragi actually needs to go on... some of it needs to go on Tagore. And... oh, it's obviously a helmet, so that'll let me narrow things down here. There it is. I actually feel like I might have a better helmet than that. We just got that one, so... we'll just put the helmet as we knew it. Yeah, see, I'm actually not going to make that swap. So 320,000 silver. That's too steep right now when I only have 440 right now. So a lot of silver was spent this afternoon, mostly me trying to build up spirit hosts, and I just noticed that she did not have a ring on. Building up spirit host and trying to build up Vogoth, so I did spend a lot of silver transferring that gear around. For the time being, we'll leave it where it is. We're not losing that much damage off of Clan Boss this evening. We will run dungeons overnight and gain silver from that, so we're going to be better off tomorrow. For Demon Lord, even with magic affinity, I mean, that's a fine affinity, but probably not the best. 11.7 million, just barely 2 keying hard. It's not consistent. If I was to get force affinity, it's an easy 3 key. Normal is still a 1 key. And then just for the sake of getting extra resources, also doing easy, which I'll do here with my last key on a quick battle. I might be getting close to being able to do brutal. I don't know if we, as a clan, consistently kill it yet. So we kind of got to get to work on that. But you can see a few people that are having very good success. I mean, that's a stacked team when it comes to Clan Boss. That's awesome. Congrats to Lumi. But yeah, it's a bit of challenge. So I will get all that gear swapped back over. I'm not going to make a big drastic change like that again. But what do we need to do tonight? So we got 6 hours left on the Chimera. I have to get my Chimera keys in on easy. We want to get those rewards. That clan gold is especially going to be helpful. We want to make sure we're capitalizing on that when we can. Mostly, obviously the chickens and the silver, not really what we're looking for, but when the energy pops up, that's going to come in really handy. It sucks that we can't get these artifacts like we were kind of doing before, but, it is what it is. So, I'm holding on to this second Sabbatha copy for potential points in a champion chase. I think at this point I probably screwed myself out of any future fusions, but we do want to kind of try and keep it going forward. Oh yeah, we got this. There we go. This stinks too. So Ugo, I kind of wish I 6-starred Ugo because not because I think Tagore wasn't worth it. I made my decision and I'm fine with it. The problem is that Ugo can't do stage 7 by herself. I tried many different times. I manualed it. I didn't change any gear because I can't afford to change any gear. And that's unfortunate because it does cost us some energy. It costs us a refill potion here, right here, and 3 Plarium points, which is far more devastating right now than anything else because this is what we're looking to get. And we gained 10 Plarium points today from something. I don't even remember what it was. Trying to remember. We gained 10 from, was it a reward? No, I don't even remember. I just remember collecting them and being like, oh, okay, well, I wanted those. I couldn't tell you what it was from right now, but getting Morag is really going to help on Clan Boss. I'm very excited about that. I really want to get her. So, let's see. What else as far as an update? I want to make sure I'm giving you guys all of the updates. I have not really been progressing and pushing anything. I didn't do Hydra before reset, mostly because I was focused on my main account doing Hydra. I'm going to try it this time around. The event dungeon, we're actually pretty high. We're on stage 12. Relative to everybody else, we're doing pretty good. That's where I'm farming at as well. So that's really good. I have not tried stage 13, but I'm happy with the progress that we're making there. I am farming that. Look, it's kind of a weird thing. I am going to put some passive energy into it. I don't know that I really benefit from these rewards right now, to be completely honest with you, but I don't think it hurts to do it, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't hurt to do it. I would rather be putting my energy in Minotaur, I will say that. Claim the chicken. Because we really need to get masteries up. I mean, if we look at where the current masteries are, like, we're not very far in. Oh, but let's talk about missions, because that is what's going on. So I managed to pull off what I said, and I got the magic one done before reset. Now here's the tricky part. The next one is Spirit Keep, and we're in Spirit Keep right now. Like, today is Spirit Keep, which means I need to kill 76 people in Arena, and I can't do it. In Gold 1, I am getting my butt kicked by just stronger teams. I'm actually winning the speed battle in quite a few of the battles, but I'm getting my butt kicked by some of the tankier teams, of course. So these two teams look doable. We're going to give those a shot. In fact, let's try this one here. Let's just see. I don't have a lot of faith because Seeker can be really fast. Okay, well, we do go first, right? Not too bad. Big hit from Kale. Alice getting to go is a big deal. I just don't think we're going to have enough to take out this guy. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this guy like one of the ones that just goes through and one-shots everybody? Like, on single target hits? He is not. So I'm thinking of somebody else. Weak hit there. Well, there we go. This is 4 more towards the progress, provided that he doesn't magically just wipe my whole team. He is a tanky boy. I'll tell you what. There we go. So I just have to play it kind of safe like this and take the wins where I can get them. Picking teams that I know that I can beat and not picking teams that are clearly going to kick my butt. So I really don't want to be set back several days because I can't complete this mission. So this is going to be a priority for me. I don't want to spend gems on it. I have 1 refill in the bank right now, and I don't know of any other way to get a refill for that. Unless there's some in these events that maybe I didn't see. Certainly not Summon Rush. Already did that. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I did while we're talking about it. So on Sand Devil, I was in like... Oh, somebody else had my same idea. Yeah. I was in like 4th or 5th place or something. I went ahead and did a few extra runs to get 3106, as you can see here. And then this guy also had the same thought, 4 hours left. Hey, let me just get it topped off and try to get the win, right? Get that Ancient Shard, get the gear. It's a great idea. I had the same idea, of course. I don't mind being 2nd or 1st. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm still going to be playing for a few hours, probably for another 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll probably be playing for another 4 hours, so I'll actually be able to keep a really close eye on this right before it finishes, to be able to possibly snag that win. I don't know that there's too much of a difference between 1st and 2nd place, other than the 5-star gear versus the 6-star. So maybe I snipe it from Hamza here. We'll see. Well, that's all determinant on what my resources look like. And then anything in the Fire Knight turn attack? Yeah. So what I really don't want to do is spend gems on refills. So my plan right now is try to get wins with the remaining battles I have. I have 5 ready to go. I have 10 more here. If I'm smart and patient with the use of my arena battles, try to get several wins What do I need? Let's do some math here. I'm not the best math guy, so I do have a calculator on the other screen here, but what is that? 72? I can at least do that. Divided by 4. So 18 wins if they're full teams. Obviously, I can't get all of that right now anyways, with even if I won every single battle I currently have in my possession, and that's not going to happen. So the goal is to get as far as I can today, and then tomorrow, hop back on Arena, get that done, then use some energy to get Minotaur done, so that I can unlock 3 tier 4 masteries for 2 champions, right? So Kayle is already done, so I just need to do either... Let's see, tier 4. So Alice would take the longest. Ugo I can actually get kind of quicker. But I don't think I can do the boss without... Not on the level that I'm doing without the 3 of them in the team. So, yeah, we may have to do some pushing there, maybe spend some gems in Minotaur to try and knock out more of those masteries. But I really need this, like, these 2 need to be done tomorrow at a reasonable amount of time so that I can spend more, so that I have enough time to spend my energy farming Spirit Keep before the reset. I will get 150 energy from this, which I can apply here. Stage 13 or higher. I'm pretty sure that I have that. I'm on stage 13, and it's 13 or higher, right? Did I read that correctly? Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm going to be real with you guys. That is actually kind of hard because stage 13, I did stage 6. I can't show you. But for the Potion Keep today, I feel like it was like stage 16 or maybe, I think, no. So I did 15. But I failed once on 15 and got scared, so then I dropped down to 14 and was able to knock it out very quickly, in fact. I got very lucky with the potions that dropped. So, and of course I used all of those to ascend, because the next mission after that was to ascend. So we do have both Kayle and Alice fully ascended. Both of them are finally rocking banners. I don't think I'm going to 16 these banners. They're not bad. This is a fine banner for a Kayle. I don't think I'm going to take it to 16 because it's 4 stars. This one is not a great banner, but we do get that additional speed and some attack, so it does help, right? Anything helps. We want to capitalize where we can. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's kind of what the plan is right now. So this is a priority, and I just have to be very smart with my gem usage over the next couple of days to make sure I stay on track for the missions, because that's honestly a really big key part of my strategy. I was watching some other content creators today, chatting with them, and a lot of other people are really behind on missions, and I didn't realize how far behind some people were on Doom Tower either until I looked at the leaderboards and was like, oh, okay. I'm not, like, as high as I thought that I was. So we want to make sure that we are keeping a good pace. Yeah, I didn't pull any legendaries, but we have a good squad. We have a good squad with epics. We've got reasonable gear. We just got to keep that going. And work with what I have. Like, if I don't pull any legendaries, it's not an excuse. I still need to perform to whatever level that I can. And the quicker I get these missions done and get Arbiter, the easier the game becomes, because Arbiter just helps so much. Like that Ugo issue that we just saw, turn meter boost, 1 turn meter boost from Arbiter, and I've got the Ugo cleanse back up, top everybody off, take some of the poisons down, and we're back in that fight, right? So Arbiter can really, really, like, heavily impact this game, as we all know. Certainly can on Arena as well. So we want to make sure we're capitalizing on her, and trying to like, just stay the course. So I don't know what it's going to look like for a fusion if it pops up. The problem is going to be shards. I don't have any. That's my own fault. I have nobody else to blame for that. I certainly could have saved them and gone for an early fusion, but, you know, we're having fun. So, another factor that I'm going to be honest with you guys, if this fusion is really good, I got to do it on 2 accounts. I might be doing it on my main accounts, right? I don't want to pass up a really good fusion. Now, we don't know. History shows that February fusions have been pretty decent. Like, I'd love an Ancora right now, right? So, we'll see. That's all I got to say. We'll see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really wanted to cover. We talked about the missions, challenges we've made good progress on. A lot of these we just, you know, can't help. Gotta wait until we get them, right? Campaign battle using 4 champions. Like, I can't do that one until one more 6-star. A force or spirit champion. Well, we don't really have a force or spirit champion to take the 6 stars. The artifact ones I can do, but again, I don't really want this in my inventory because I'm going to waste it. So let's just go ahead and stay focused on the tasks at hand. You can see I might do this today if I'm keep my patience up. And then staying in gold tier for 2 ranking periods, I should be able to do that. I think I was in gold tier for 1. So, doing it for 1 more ranking period should do it. And then this is, 3 affinity bonuses to level 5. That's going to be a little trickier. But we're going to keep to it. All the challenges, though, are in the last phase. Part 5 of 5. Well, not this one. This is... And I do wonder if we might want to start taking a crack at this one. There's probably a sacred behind this, which may be valuable in the near future. Especially for potential fusion opportunities. So we will see. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. Hope that you guys are satisfied with that. And well, that's everything I got for you. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for Doom Tower, by the way, like, I said the things that I tried. I feel like if I had like a Reliquary Tender, that would solve it pretty much because 3-turn cleanse it clearly is what I need, but we didn't pull a Reliquary Tender, so womp womp. But all right, well, thank you all for watching. Thank you for the support. I'll keep it short because it's a longer video than I probably wanted it to be. So if you enjoy my content and you have not yet clicked that subscribe button, please consider why watch me? I can't even talk. Please consider subscribing. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.